Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is going to be your general reading for the week of August 24th through the 30th of 2020. I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you so much for subscribing. If you're new to my channel, liking, sharing, commenting, and you can also follow me on Instagram and Facebook where I post daily messages for my collective. You can also reach out for a personal reading if you need personal guidance through my website down below or through my Etsy shop. So please do reach out if you need a reading. There's also some crystal bracelets that I put up on my website as well, bracelets that I have made recently. So please do check that out if you're interested in crystal therapy. And so let's just dive in, guys, because this week seems like there's a lot to talk about. So I did pull out some cards here. So we're going to start with the first part of the week, and then we're going to move on to the midpoint and then the end of the week. So I used several decks of cards here. So the first deck was from the Tattoo Tarot. So the first part of the week, Monday, Tuesday, right? I did pull out the Five of Wands. Five of Wands with the Ace of Swords. So it's telling me that there is, Five of Wands essentially means competition, not seeing eye to eye when it comes to something here. For me, it's also speaking of resistance, something that is blocking. I know that usually it's the Seven of Wands, and I do see the Seven of Wands at the bottom of the deck that speaks of we're defensive, we're not being open-minded to other perspectives, we are not agreeing with others, or we're not agreeing with other energies that are coming through here. But with the Ace of Swords, it's telling me that there is going to be some sort of breakthrough, some sort of clarification, clarity that comes with this fight. For some of you, it's an internal struggle, an internal battle. This is definitely something that I've been feeling. So it's like you want answers, you're struggling internally, there's this inner conflict. It could be with other people as well, or with your outside world, right? Remember, whatever is going on in our outside world is a direct reflection of what's going on in your inside world. And as above, so below. So please take the messages as they resonate, but there is some sort of clarity, communication, breakthrough that comes in, which feels great, because then we have Jupiter return with my Black Moon astrology cards. And I will take a look at what it says in the guidebook, because these cards are very, very complex. They are astrologically, they're created based on the astrology here. But I will continue showing you what else I got, and then I'll dive into the Jupiter return. So Jupiter is essentially the planet of expansion, liberation, spirituality. It's going beyond what is in front of us. It brings blessings. It's the planet of good fortune. When it returns every 12 years, I believe, based on what I've read about Jupiter. So every 12 years, it comes back to the sign that was in your chart. So if you're born with a Jupiter in, I don't know, Sagittarius, which is a perfect placement because Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, then every 12 years, it's going to come back to Sagittarius. So when it comes back to its sign, it does bring benefits. It does bring blessings. It does bring fortune. But we're going to get into that. You see here, Monday and Tuesday, work through your fears, new moon in Scorpio. And it is interesting because we are in a moon in Scorpio as we speak. And moon in Scorpio is a difficult placement because the moon is about our emotions. It's about how we process our emotions. It's the subconscious. It's the part of our being that is hidden, right? And Scorpio does deal with the subconscious as well. It deals with the shadows, what is hidden, what lurks beneath the surface. So what lurks beneath the surface here in this card is the fears, our subconscious fears, our insecurities. So I feel like we're only going to get a breakthrough at the beginning of the week when we are courageous enough, brave enough. So blessings come in whatever shape or form that will be for you, is if we work through these fears if we try to overcome them. We acknowledge them, but at the same time, we're transmuting them. We're transforming them. So as we go along here with the next few cards, okay, so then we have pathway. So I feel like for some of you, it's going to be a choice, right? We're at a crossroads, where we're trying to figure out what path to take. And look at this. I feel like this is your choice for some of you who are watching. Settling, meaning we are going to settle, we are going to stay in a situation that is comfortable, and we're not going to change because we're afraid of change. We are afraid of facing those fears, those feelings of discomfort. Or are we going to continue dreaming big, which is Jupiter. Jupiter allows us to dream big. But the lower vibration of Jupiter can be overindulging, right? We're overexpanding, we're overindulging, we're taking advantage to a point where it's too much. So how can we find a happy medium between settling and staying where things are comfortable and feel comfortable and familiar and secure, and between staying in things that are familiar and comfortable, or stepping outside of the box, outside of our comfort zone to dream big. So this is all about conquering our fears. So it feels like there is a choice at the beginning of the week, and that's going to be different for everybody. So take the messages as they resonate for the first part of the week, for sure. We're going to get into the Jupiter return, just to give you an idea of the meanings the Jupiter return can have here. So Jupiter, rules Sagittarius. Jupiter also rules travel, right? It also rules spirituality, communicating with our guides, our angels. It also rules publishing your ideas, bringing them before the public, right? Showing our ideas, publishing them. Now, so I'm going to read the brief description here. So these are many meanings that they're giving. So it doesn't, you have to really try to focus and try to see what resonates the most. So again, openness, right? Expansion, positivity, seizing the moment, rising to the call, preparation for great opportunities, being a success, grand achievements, significant improvements in money matters, new love or revitalization of old romances or relationships, signposts to the future and all the possibilities it may bring, release, freedom, happiness, buoyancy, excess, sugary foods, weight gain, rescue from suffering, the ace up your sleeve, happier times, alignment with the soul's calling, drawing the finances you need as well as the wisdom to know what to do with it, a check in the mail, debts repaid. So again, it's ideas here are earned luck, fortune, rewards, profits, an auspicious year, the future, aspiration. So this does speak of what lies ahead in the future, but at the end of the day, it feels like there's a choice to be made on whether or not you're going to align with your with achievements, with fortune, with blessings, with what is meant for you. But if you settle and choose the path that is more comfortable because we are scared, we don't want to make certain changes, then that's how we block our blessings, which comes in the form of big dreams here in this card. So let's continue with the midweek here. 3 of Wands. So again, once we get that breakthrough in the beginning of the week, we are now placed in this position of waiting. 3 of Wands is about waiting. For some of you, you might have 3 options to choose from. Oh, that's what I'm getting with that card. And then we have the first house which rules the body. The first house is of Aries. It's the house of self, of us, of our body, of how we take care of ourselves as well. It's aligning with our true identity of who we are. So I'm going to read the meanings from the book in just a minute. We're going to continue getting some messages here from the Moonology card. So look at this. The message is your commitment is being tested. Why does it feel like your commitment to yourself is being tested? How committed are you to your true self? First quarter moon. Prosperity lies ahead. New moon in Taurus. You see here, we do have signs that indicate there is good luck ahead. Prosperity lies ahead. But how committed are you to being in alignment with your prosperity? Okay, so your commitment is being tested here. Let's see what goes on for the next few cards here. Oh, we have 2 seasons here. Oh, okay. Okay, so the next few cards, fall, winter. So for some of you, you're dealing with a situation that might be, testing your commitment, right? It feels like something comes out of this in the fall. It leads towards the fall and the winter time. So whatever it is that you're waiting on, 3 of Wands, it feels like you still gotta hang in there, because fall and winter do feel like you're going to get more answers. However, I do feel like there's like this pause for you because the bad health card came out. So for some of you, this means be careful with your health this week. In the middle of the week here, it's saying the conditions are not good. If it doesn't have to do with your body, your health, your physical health. And then we have the wealthy man. For some of you, this person, this individual, this male, comes in the fall season. Some of you have been waiting for someone to help you out here. You see, prosperity lies ahead. Something tells me that this person, this can be an employer, this can be a relative, it could be a friend, it could be a lover. Whoever this wealthy man is, it feels like he comes in to help you when something is not in the best conditions here. So this can be tied to your Jupiter return, the blessings that come through here. But some of you need to make that choice, that realization has to come through here, because it's not going to come when you think it's going to come. You have to be in alignment with it. So fall, winter, they're pointing me towards those 2 seasons. There's a blessing in disguise, and I think this person is going to be part of your blessing, which feels really nice actually. But it does feel like you're going to be tested in some way this week. Now let's continue with the first house card here. I'm going to let you guys know what this means. So it does rule the physical body, right? The first house of Aries, the head and the circulatory system, fluctuations in blood pressure. So this is where we're tested, right? Health regimes, bodybuilding, working out, improvements in physical appearance, your attractiveness, presentation before the public, so how the public views you, the self, the concept of I am, recognition and reputation, personal strength, vitality. For some of you, your energy is going to be a little bit low this week. This is what I'm feeling with this card too. Defense and battles, challenges. We do see that from the very beginning. Battles, challenges, could be inner battles, inner conflicts, challenges overall that you're having to face. Being singled out, mannerisms, getting upset, feeling excited, working on your own without help. Realizing a dream that is yours alone, a solitary path, issues brought forth from early childhood, destiny in the making. This is the Fool card in the tarot deck. So it talks about appearance, the subject of your question, the way you come across, beginnings, new projects, new starts, the body, the face you show to the world. How do you show up in your world? How do people see you? How do you come across? First house is you know, the house of Aries is self-identity. How hard are you working on yourself? How committed are you towards your personal goals? For some of you, this has to do with finances, prosperity. So this is what's coming out, guys. This wealthy man, this person feels like he will help out. Interesting. And then we move on to the last part of the week, which comes with the Queen of Coins, the Queen of Pentacles. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. And again, more Pentacles, Two of Coins here. So this Queen of Coins is very focused on that pentacle, right? Focused on finances, focused on her responsibilities, the earthly responsibilities. Pentacles are earth related. So earth is responsibilities. It's tangible, things that are tangible that we're having to work on. But she's very focused on that pentacle. She's very focused on her home, on taking care of her home, on paying her bills, on working towards that, towards her goals. With the Two of Coins, it feels like she has a choice. She's trying to balance two things here. You see there's the scales of justice here. You see here we have the sun and the moon. We're balancing the masculine and the feminine energies here. She's trying to balance two aspects within her being. This can also be two options, two job offers, two projects, two jobs. You're managing a lot, right? It's a lot of management where there's the Two of Coins. Okay, and then we have, interesting, Pisces comes from the Black Moon astrology card here. Pisces, I believe, Pisces is the 12th sign of the zodiac, ruled by Neptune, rules spirituality. It rules dreams, connecting with our guides on a deeper level, our ancestors, our past lives. It's believing in what you cannot see with Pisces energy. We're going to read it from the guidebook. Your dreams need a practical plan. So maybe it is because you're a little bit spacey, right? Pisces energy, the lower vibration of it is we become a little bit more spaced out. Pisces energy is escapism, right? We get lost in our fears. We get lost in an emotion. And you see, she is practical. She's grounded. So this is what they're saying. Full moon in Taurus, your dreams need a practical plan. How to become more practical when trying to achieve your dreams here. And then we can move on here with these cards that, see, there's some concern here. And for some, it's this male. It's a male figure. It's this person here who is worried. So worried about children. For some, worried about this new beginning. Because a child here in this deck does indicate new beginnings. You know, innocence. And then as we go along, So you see, someone is not speaking up about their concerns, about their worries, about this new beginning, about this child. Someone is not communicating. Someone is really, really holding on to the past here with the nostalgia card. For some, the past is a memory of deception, of disappointment, of sadness, of heartbreak. Someone's concerned about that they might repeat this cycle with this, in this new cycle, they might repeat, this. And they're not talking about it. So be careful with that. Someone by the end of the week here needs to speak up about how they can take a practical approach to this new beginning. Because this Queen of Coins, which is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, maybe you're a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, it feels like you have some type of decision here, or you're just balancing two things and you're getting lost in those things. Okay, so Pisces, I believe, number 24, again speaks of dreams, like I said, visions, paranoia, surrender, confusion, a sense of being erased or having fragile boundaries, sensitivity, compassion, serving others, linking up with the collective, wanting to merge, knowing all, but having trouble sorting it out. You see how you're having trouble sorting it out? You're just back and forth with the Two of Pentacles. Trouble keeping track, trouble getting on track, floating and feeling adrift, like I was saying before. Self-undoing, getting caught up in the wrong crowd, being caught in a snare, seeing enemies or friends as friends, seeing enemies as friends, yes. Or friends as enemies. Sensing a lot. You're sensing a lot. It's very intuitive, the Pisces energy, except for really bad stuff obvious to others. Okay, being gullible, lacking critical thought, joining the crowd when it's not a good idea. Seeing the best and turning cynical. Candles, perfumes, intoxicating smells, oils, painting, music, poetry. Voice of the universal consciousness, the spirit world. Speaking to the dead, being sucked in by odd religions or beliefs, interest in God or spirituality of all kinds, toxins, drugs, allergic responses. This is the card of the Hanged Man in the tarot. Other ideas here: compassion, oneness, art, unconscious, music, water, being a victim. So some of you, again, there is some victim mentality here with this concern. What are we have to be careful. What are we still holding on to that's still making us feel like we have no control over our present moment? Because there is some concern that's coming from our past. So are we going to get stuck in that vision? Are we going to get stuck in that illusion? I'm hearing illusions, right? With the lower vibration of Pisces is illusions. Really getting caught up in those illusions and those dreams that don't feel higher vibrational. Okay, so we need to get grounded when we start feeling like we're floating into those illusions and insecurities. So let's get on here with the angel answers and see what advice they have for the first part of the week. Recovery, healing, first part of the week here. So again, whatever it is that you're struggling with that Five of Wands, you're working through your difficult emotions, through your fears. You're trying to face this choice that you have between settling, staying in what you know, in what's familiar, or being brave enough to follow your dreams here. It feels like you're gonna have to really sit down and quiet the mind in order to recover and understand what's coming through for you. But this is healing. You're recovering from something. Trust. You see how in both cards there's an angel or a guide that's right above you? They're working on you energetically. So in the mid part of the week here, we have trust. Trust that help is on its way, that prosperity lies ahead. Trust that whatever it is that you're feeling within the body, because you do have the first house body card here, trust that whatever it is that you're waiting for is on its way. Last part of the week, Spirit, what advice, what messages do you have for my collective? Oh, improving health. You see, guys, this is our health. If this is not your physical health this week, this is your mental health, your spiritual health, how you're connecting to the energy of who you are. This is aligning your chakras, the energy points, your energy field. So improving health by the end of the week. Some of you should get Reiki. Yeah, a lot of us are going to be really hit hard because Mars does rule the body. Mars is the ruler of Aries and Scorpio. It is going in, it's going in retrograde, and when it goes into retrograde, it slows down, and so it feels like we're really not, you know, it doesn't allow us to really push hard as much as we're used to. So this is a chance for us to really slow down. And for people who are not wanting to slow down, I don't think they're not going to be given the choice to. They're going to have to slow down. Because their health is going to be affected if they don't. Let's get one more for the whole week. Ask for help from others. So like I said, you're being guided. You're going to have to reach out to your spirit guides here. I feel this is more spirit guides because we got Pisces and also Jupiter, right? Spirituality. So ask for help from others. Connect with spiritual teachers, people who can guide you and help you reconnect with your true self, because you might feel like you're out of your body a lot this week, and that's why a lot of us are probably going to feel those physical symptoms as a result. When we're not paying attention to our emotions and to our shadows, the things that make us feel down and disconnected, then it takes, you know, it takes this big toll on our physical body. So do pay attention to that, guys. So let's get one more card from the Light Keepers. I'm feeling. What message, what Light Keeper wants to show up? Oh, one Light Keeper. Yeah, here we go. Lady Portia. Beautiful. Lady Portia says, divine order. Do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding. Do what you feel is right this week. Lessons. Whatever it is that you're going through, it's going to bring about major life lessons this week. And at the bottom of the deck, who do we have? Lady Venus, downloads and understanding. Truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. So this is your spirit team. Whatever signs you're getting downloads. So whatever signs or ideas or thoughts that come through, trust them, because the downloads are coming in strong this week. You need to be in a place of receiving them. And this is the Ace of Swords, the breakthrough that you've been wanting. It does come through, but it feels like you're going to need to be a bit more grounded in order to receive them. And for some of you, it's dreams. In the astral realm, it's dreams. So you might be dreaming a lot, and you're going to get a lot of information about what it is that you need to know. So guys, I'm wishing you a really beautiful week. I know the energies are super tough right now. I myself am experiencing them. It's not easy. There's a lot of uncertainty in our lives, and we just got to keep on going and keep on trusting that, you know, the universe has our back, and we need to continue moving forward regardless of how things seem in the outside world, we need to keep working on our inside world. All right, guys, so have a good week. Please reach out if you need a personal reading. I'm always available, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.